All right, guys, welcome back. We are on, this is episode 2 of the E21 flip car. I know we haven't really been uploading much about the flip cars. I've been busy with everything else and other things. And me and Alex have been busy with work and stuff like that. So I haven't really had time to upload anything about it. I did indeed get it running, which I probably should have filmed to make more content. But I mean, here we are. But I've been slowly seeing what's wrong with the car, testing it out. It wasn't running for very too long until the radiator started leaking. I don't know what I was expecting. It probably something would have broken anyways. The master cylinder in for the clutch, so the clutch feels good. We bled the brakes, put new brake fluid in it, so that's all good now. Tires are still super duper old, probably like 20 plus years old. And then we did get some headlights back on, but I gettedly put them on there with a couple volts. So today we're going to be pulling off all the headlights. That little bottom part that we see on the floor right there is going on the car, and then we're changing out the radiator because I got more parts to fix this thing. Yeah, should be about it for today. So I'm just going to start taking out the radiator because that's the first thing I kind of want to do so the car is not stuck here. This radiator, it seems like it has a hole. We did upgrade it to a nice aluminum radiator. It wasn't actually too expensive to get that aluminum radiator. Honestly, parts for this car is really cheap. Yeah. Only thing that I spent so far was this battery, which is kind of irritating paying for a new battery because I thought the battery was good in it. But it seems like it was not good in it. Wow, this is the chain sizes keep on changing on me. But definitely seems like somebody rigged this car. This radiator has different bolts for everything, and everything's held in differently. The alternator bolt came loose, so the alternator bolt's just sticking out, getting polished by the belt, which is not very fun. My goal for this car is, I just dropped that, is to get it somewhat perfectly drivable. I am not going to fully fix it because it doesn't seem like a financially smart to fully fix this thing. These aren't worth that much, like I was saying in the first video. So I'm probably going to only make a couple $100 off this thing, which is okay because I get to enjoy it and drive it and, you know, do my thing with it. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's not really in there. We're not going to try to fix it 100%. I'm just going to try to get it as perfect as it can be, where it's mechanically sound and it's running and driving for the next person that buys this thing, and then they can put more money into it. I'm going to clean it out, detail it like I did the other cars, and then post up pictures of it. Whoever's buying this will know about all the damage of the car and all that stuff and the history. I have all the records for it, so it's nothing too crazy. Oh, God. Oh. Can't get that off now. Okay, cool. It's not pressurized. Cool. Yeah, gotta put new coolant in it. So I basically did almost all the fluids, put new oil in it, new brake fluid in it. So, I mean, it's getting fluid changes and it's doing good. So the next person that'll have it will enjoy it more than, than I did trying to fix it. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the radiator hoses because they're old too. I don't know if anybody's replaced them. So I might actually have to spend more money, which we're already almost close to budget on this thing, and replace all that stuff, which is not, it's not anything I want to do because I'm already pretty close to budget on this. And with the tires, it really puts me over, and then I won't be making any money. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to fail at flipping cars, especially when it's a second one in. That's not my not my cup of tea. Let's see. Okay, breaking that thing loose. Already struggling. So when I first bought this car, I looked at a lot of the stuff that it had, and one of the things I was missing, which was kind of concerning, was coolant in it. It was give or take really super empty. And no, usually when you see a car with that, it means it's been sitting for a long time. But the owner of the car told me that it was only sitting for a few years in a storage. Where towels at? Damn. Where are my towels? Ugh. Oh, I got this here. He said it was in storage and that it ran when it was parked. And he'd randomly park it all the time. And I mean, he would randomly start it up in that period of time. Um, Clearly, I don't think so. I think I was lied to, uh, which is okay because the car was only 900 bucks, and I really don't know what I was expecting, and I knew I was in for some headache with this thing. One of the reasons I wanted to flip this thing is so I could actually enjoy it because I've never owned one of these. I've owned E30s, and it'd be cool, you know, especially since it was just down the street for me. Which both flip cars have been just down the street for me, which is kind of funny. Come on, buddy. Off the car. Oh, there goes. Oh, there she goes. Oh, making a mess. Oh, God. Oh, we're making a mess. Oh, man. Well, now the driveway has coolants on it. But as we let that drain out, I can show you guys a new radiator. Alex is getting that out film. Not me. I'm a good mechanic, I promise. But we got this nice, fancy looking radiator. It was 140 bucks. Temu.com. You can buy E21 radiators. You know, that good old Temu. Or what's the new one? Not Temu. Is there another one or is that Temu's the newest one? Wish.com, yeah. Yeah, Wish. The OG, dude. The Wish.com. Yeah. It's a little bit bigger than the old one and it's aftermarket, so I mean, should run colder. Not like it was having overheating issues. I don't really know why I bought this one, but it was cheaper than the stock one. So I was like, you know what? That in there, a little bit of chrome makes it a little bit pretty. Somebody open that hood and be like, oh, cool, it has a brand new radiator. And they might want it for more. That's the whole goal. Yeah, don't mind the puddle. Just getting that off, so. Not me. I'm a good mechanic, I promise. So here we got a super heavily damaged radiator. You usually don't want to see fins like that, especially up here. It looks terrible. Honestly, this whole thing looks terrible. I'm kind of surprised it even ran with it for the 3-4 days I was driving it. I think our leak was coming from right here where it's all rusted, which will explain why I couldn't see it. I'm glad I replaced it though. This is like the thing ever compared to this really nice chrome one. This thing looks nice compared to this thing. I honestly can't really see like anything about it that looks bad. Hopefully this one's good because it was cheap. So checking out that cheap radiator for E21. But yeah, this is horrifying. I don't think it was doing much cooling anymore. Fluid was really nasty when I drained it the first time, but oh, that should be a clear giveaway to it wasn't living the best life. My finger is now brown. But yeah, this is going in the trash. Let's toss a new one in and then proceed for the next things. I put my wrench. Let's take off the little rubber bands. That's little things I did here. This trash, and then we start. Stop messing it up. Hop on the other side. Oh, that hose popped right on. Dang, no efforts there, dude. Just popped right on. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's an issue. That ain't lining up. Excuse me, what? Is this one bigger? Man, I feel lied to, dude. They must have messed me up here, unless I'm putting it on wrong. Let's wait. Let's. Okay. Oh, I just dropped the hose clamp. Oh, it already has fluid in it. It's all the nasty stuff, too. It's not even the good stuff. Bigger radiator and having more rows. These no longer fit in between this. So we're going to modify these slightly. I'm going to cut these apart right here, and then we're going to put them back on. So it has at least rubber on it. think should fit now. Maybe with the rubber grommets even on there. We'll test it with the rubber grommets and then without it. So might be able to get away with it. See, rubber grommets. Rubber grommets. Nope, not gonna get away with it. Never mind. Too thick. Now, see a baby girl wants to fit in there. Oh. What? Wow. Well, this is an issue. Yikes, Alex. Pretty big issue, bud. It doesn't fit.
Damn, it's still not big enough?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, the other one was. I see why the other one fit. Because this is thin as. Yeah, it's an issue. Okay, should fit now. Fits on one. There you go. Got it to fit right. It's definitely a lot bigger than the old one. That's for sure. Like quite a bit bigger than the old one. Oh, nasty. Now we should be able to put it back all together and it should be good to go. Now, you don't go anywhere. Towel, you're my towel. I'm using it to clean my fingers. Out again for the 8th millionth time. Now we put, okay, you know, okay, this goes on. No. Last piece of the puzzle. I hope. Let's see. Is she gonna go on? You know what? Maybe she doesn't want to go on. Oh gosh. Well, put a little bit of glass cleaner on it. We're gonna see if this helps it slide on. Oh, very slippery now. Oh yeah, she nice. You going? Oh, she's nice on there now. All right, tugging in back here. We gotta make it shiny. We gotta make it shiny. Don't forget it's a show car. Should know about it, Alex. You ever own a show car, dude? This really minty. Cool. Now we gotta fill up with coolant. We're gonna have to go get coolant now. But yeah, put this all together. I'm gonna start the car up and see if it hits the radiator. Not hitting it. I kind of wanted it to be longer, but I'm running out of time right now, and I still got to put radiator fluid and get it out of here because it's parked on the other street. But yeah, I wanted to go over how much I've spent so far and how much I think I'm gonna sell it for. It's kind of like I think the next video is gonna just be me cleaning the car out, putting this bumper on, and getting it buttoned up and ready to sell. But so far we got $900 for the car. I paid about $41 in gas so far, just owning the car. I did spend $131 on this battery and then $124 on this radiator. Which isn't too terrible. Like I think we're about, give or take, I think with everything, that's $1,231 into the E21. Our goal was to stay around 1,300, 1,400. That's all we want to put into it. So that gives us a budget of $200 for the tires, and that should be it for it. This is kind of like the little update video of it being running and driving. I think next video we'll go take it out for a little run. I hope this video isn't too long because it's just like a tiny little update video just for whoever's curious about what's going on with their GT3 flip car. This is it. We're just gonna try to bang it out and get it done. Hopefully sell it here soon these upcoming months. Next thing I think we're gonna buy is probably another BMW. I was thinking about buying a BMW wagon. We're gonna look for one of those. If not, there's plenty of other cars. I know there's like a Honda Civic that popped up for sale that I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that. It's 200 bucks. Like trying to flip them as much as we can. And Civics are kind of good to flip. People buy those like even not running and driving for like $1,000. So this thing running and driving, we're gonna try to get at least like 1,900 bucks out of it, maybe 2 grand. I'm gonna try to push for 2 grand. Um, it's running and driving, so it's not bad, and it has a clean title. So any video you guys are interested in the state of Arizona and you want a little project car that's in a little bit of rough shape, but it's still decent looking, here it is. The front end will be done, everything will be put back together, so just let me know. All right, we'll see you for the next video. Please go and subscribe and like the video if you watched this far.